heat, bright sun in your eyes cannot be good for you every single day. How many of you wear sunglasses while driving? How many of you remember the song, I wear my sunglasses at night? Who remembers that song? Way back to the 80s. Now, Dara comes out tweeting. And I'm wondering if this fool didn't think this one through, right? Because you just know that people are going to fire back, right? How's the audio? Can everyone hear me? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. So, Dara tweets, love it when everyone is winning or when everyone wins. Let's break that tweet down. Let's break that tweet down. Audio is good? Fantastic. Love it when everyone wins. Now, how many of you have a Twitter account? I have a Twitter account. And some people like to tweet, some people don't like to tweet. But it's a pretty... Fucking asshole. Just cut me off there. Sorry. LA drivers, man. What can I say? LA drivers. Got to breathe. Breathe. Completely cut me off. I had to pull over to the right side. How many of you tweet? How many of you have a Twitter account? Dara Khosrowshahi's Twitter account is there's an @ D for Dara and Khos, Khos, Dara Khos, right? So if you want to reply to him or reply to him directly or reply general, attach that DCOS sign in your tweet and say, seriously, does everyone win? Now, I know who the winners are at Uber and at Lyft. Definitely the investors, right? They say they don't make profits, they're making profits. They have it all off, they have offshore accounts, right? And then the real winners are these individuals with supersonic salaries. I call them the executive trash team, right? Dara with a cool 42 million, Chai, Tony West, all of these guys, supersonic salaries, right? Millions of drivers out there bringing in the cash in wheelbarrows, distributed to executive trash members and distributed to investors. I don't see everyone winning in the equation. I don't want to go dark here and I don't want to sound pessimistic and I don't want to sound negative. I'm merely going by what thousands and thousands of people write daily in different channels, right? There's a handful of people that are doing fine in specific categories, in specific cities. I'm not going to question that. But for the majority of gigs, for the majority of drivers and food delivery drivers, it's definitely not a win-win situation, right? It's more like if Dara Khosrowshahi would say, I win, you lose, that would reflect a more honest answer. Or not everyone wins. Or I love it. I love my job, but not everyone wins, right? That's a more accurate tweet. But when you say, love it when everyone wins. Now, everyone would mean the executive trash members, the investors, the employees, the engineers, all of those staff there, all the people at the hubs, all the drivers worldwide, all the food delivery drivers, everyone wins. That, my friends, is not accurate. So feel free to fire back a tweet. If you don't have a Twitter account, create it today, because we really need it to tweet out news and get the public involved, right? Tweet it out. Hey, Dara, not everyone wins, and here is why, right? I don't see making $10 an hour in some cities as a winning formula. That's less than minimum wage. And you're not even counting in the gas, the wear and tear, right? I mean, I have people reporting going out on a 6-hour shift making 60, 70 bucks. That is not a winning formula. That is someone busting their ass trying to make things meet in a 6-hour shift, right? because out of that 70, you probably have to dedicate at least 15 to 20 to gas. Then you have your wear and tear, then you have your payments, then you have your maintenance, then you have your insurance. I question what's left of 60, 70 bucks after a 6-7 hour shift. That to me is not winning, Dara Khosrowshahi. So why don't you for once be honest with the people, and just retweet and say not everyone. I think it's a more accurate tweet if Dara Khosrowshahi would say not everyone wins at Uber. That is a fact. That's not a lie. Not everyone wins at Uber. And I've named the clear winners, my friends. There are some really clear winners here, Dara, and I can understand that it's a win for you. Now, that tweet was in regards to drivers switching to Hertz, to Teslas, him getting all excited about EVs. And I'm not going to put EVs down. They certainly play a part, and the movement is towards EVs. But the way they portray this Hertz-Uber relationship, I made a video. Go to those comments, right? I would say one, maximum two, and I'm not exaggerating, one, maximum two are happy with their deal having a Tesla under Hertz. The majority break down the numbers again, right? You're getting a Tesla 3 at about, most reported about 520 a week. You got to again bust your ass and do a lot of UberX trips and a lot of green trips to get that 520 in. On top of it, you have charging costs. Now, if you're smart and you charge after, let's say, midnight, and you keep your charging costs down, and you really have figured out a way maybe to save 20 to 30% of charging costs, yeah, that'll help your bottom line. It certainly will. But see, $520, which is almost as much as I charge for SUVs, right? Suburbans. Charge $500 to $550 for Suburbans. But then you are in XL, and you're in Uber Black, and you're in Uber SUV. And if you have a Cadillac, you're even thrown in Lux and Lyft Lux, right? At $500 to $550. One of those trips is equivalent to 4X trips. So I don't see the fantastic deal in trying to push people into the Hertz Uber Tesla relationship when you're paying $520 to be on UberX and Uber Green. Now, if you're busting your ass once again and putting in killer hours, insane hours, yeah, you get that $520 back, and then you start making money. Remember, you're only going to start making money when you've hit $525, for example, right? Then you've paid off your car for the week, and you've made $5. If you bust your ass, bust your balls, and you've made $1,000, well, guess what? $520 goes to Hertz. $480 is coming your way. So you've got to really put in some insane hours to make that Uber Hertz Tesla relationship work. And who benefits from that? Well, firstly, you guys know how I feel about Hertz, right? I think it's disgusting what Hertz does. And I've made many videos. You know why I go after Hertz, right? Because they're not playing an ethical business game. They're really not. Starting with that CEO at Hertz, right? Uber is going along for the joyride, I believe, making it bigger than it is. Tesla not doing that great at the moment, stock-wise. I mean, let's face it, Tesla took a serious hit. Elon Musk, yeah, he's not hurting. I mean, several billions wiped out. He's still not hurting, right? So maybe the true beneficiary out of this Tesla Hertz Uber deal might be Tesla, right? Or might be EVs. But to come out with a statement by Dara Khosrowshahi, and this is really where I want you to fire back. And if you don't have a Twitter account, set up a Twitter account, and his handle is at Because we don't think that everyone wins, right? Because I talk to drivers worldwide, Australia, Canada, UK, Africa, Asia, India, all across South America. Every state in the United States is reporting in my channel. And out of every 10 comments, 8 don't seem to be that great. 8 seem to be rather negative, or complaints, or having issues with Uber or Lyft or other gig companies. 1 or 2 positives, happy, making money, still making money. So I don't think everyone wins. Guess what I've got? I've got my little green lady here, keeping me company. Need this little thing to keep me going. I welcome you all on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday, I believe it is. Friday, tomorrow, the 1st of July. Monday, 4th of July, when the strikes start, right? So, man, we're already in July. We're already in summer, folks. Where were the last 6 months? Where were the last 7 months? Gone. Adios. Like, so fast. We're already halfway through the year. Isn't it crazy? Now smash that like button. And please tweet, man. Please tweet. You have his handle, at Dcos. Don't be afraid to tweet him. If you don't want your face in your Twitter account, okay, you don't want your name, I understand that. You might fear retaliation. Create some arbitrary Twitter name, right? Rideshare King or Rideshare Guru or whatever you want to call yourself. Attach a little logo or a little car or your little Tesla. Create a Twitter account and fire back. And at Dcos, not so fast, buddy. Not everyone wins in this equation. Certainly Dara Khosrowshahi comes out a clear winner because he gets a phenomenal salary. He pays himself a boatload of money. He has his company, Uber, also pay, I'm sure, about $2 million for his security entourage. So while drivers are out there bringing in the money, these fat cats are getting fatter, right? So I reacted to that tweet when it said, everyone, love it when everyone wins. I would just kindly ask Dara to rewrite that tweet, and at Uber, not everyone wins. There's a lot of drive that in my channel, at least, and that I see in other channels, and they're not winning, right? They're not winning. They might be breaking even, they might be making ends meet, but they're not winning. To me, winning is showing a healthy profit. Dara certainly shows a healthy profit annually, but for a driver, honestly, the only way you're going to show a healthy profit is if you become truly independent, you start your own company, you become a private chauffeur, a private driver, limo driver, driver for hire, whatever you want to call it, and you're setting your own rates and you're your own boss. Then you can start making profits. Today is a big profit day for me in my car, in my Cadillac. I'm riding under the banner of my company, Limo Well, right? I've already referred several trips out, so I'm getting 20% here and there. And I have about 5 trips. So today is going to be a $1,400 day plus tips. I come out on top. I'm not losing, right? Making $1,400. But going out there for 6 or 8 hours to make $60 to $120, maybe $150, Dara, that's not winning. That is not winning. Now, I got to take these glasses off here. In English, I would say glasses, but America, they say glasses. I got to read the messages. Abstract Echo. I wasn't able to read the messages through the Ray-Bans. Abstract Echo in the house. Sergio's in the house. Let's see the math. I think Sergio's got a good comment there. What does it say? The math. He is math challenged, and so are a lot of drivers. Let's break that down. He is math challenged. Yeah. Dara is, and so are a lot of drivers, right? The drivers, Sergey, if I read this correctly, drivers are not necessarily looking at their numbers, right? Or crunching the numbers or breaking down the numbers to really see, hey, is this worthwhile? Right? You just keep on going and going and going and going. Oh, I have a Tesla with Hertz image, great. But are you making money? Are you making money at the end of the day and at the end of the week, at the end of the month? Mary says, hi, Serge. 15 to 20 hours just to pay for a Hertz rental. Very accurate. So going out there, you're putting 15 to 20 hours in just to pay for your rental. And I would say it's more like 20, right? Because if you calculate 20 times $25, that's $500. That just pays for your rental. So it's more like 21, 22 hours, right? But yes, you're accurate there, right? So out of the week, why don't I go and work 20 hours to pay for my car, to pay for the Hertz rental? Now, if you're getting a lot done with that Hertz rental, a lot of your private trips, a lot of family trips, school pickups, then it might be a win situation for you, right? But it's still a lot of money to pay for a car that only drives on the UberX platform or Lyft Regular or Uber Green. And again, for that same type of money you can get from any operator out there, you can get an SUV rental. It's not going to be a brand new SUV, it might be a 2016 or a 2017 Suburban, but that can be registered under XL, Black SUV and Lux. You're making way more. Full-time drivers, yes, Serge. People pushing 50, 60, 70 hours a week, yeah. That may work for them. The Tesla may work for them. Smash that like button. I'm on my way to the LBC, Long Beach City. Is anybody down there? I'm going to be at our shop, at the mechanic. I'm going to check up on my cars, then head over to LAX, then drop off, then head back to LAX, then drop off, then head back to LAX and drop off, and then head back to LAX and drop off. So it's about a $1,300, $1,400 day. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. Gonna do a little bit of rapping today. Not as like Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott rapping, but rapping cars. And it's hot. It's hot out here. You know, I need to actually, that reminds me, before my phone blows up from all the heat here. Let's cool this sucker down a bit. Let's cool this sucker down. I have to hold the phone on the vent here. Phone's getting really, really hot. It's gonna cool this puppy down. .101 is pretty decent so far, pretty open. Hopefully you're not going to jinx it. Calabasas to Long Beach, about an hour and a half, hour 25 minutes. So yeah, hit that like button, and then also on Twitter, hit that share button, right? Tweet, or go to that thread, go to Dcos, look at his tweet and read. Why don't you go and read the comments of the drivers underneath when he wrote, "Love it when everyone wins." Just go and read the comments of the drivers. I don't know why he would be so stupid to make a statement. He knows that thousands and thousands of drivers are going to fire back a comment, and it's not going to be a very uplifting, beautiful, positive comment, right? Go and read the comments after he writes, I love it when everyone wins. Drivers say, well, not actually everyone wins. So, Dara, you might win. It's sort of like a slap in the face, that tweet. It's really a slap in the face to all these hardworking drivers and gig drivers. Jay's in the house. This market is definitely for private clients. LA is for private clients. I saw so many private drivers, limo drivers around LAX yesterday. It is non-stop. And I talk to a lot of people because I always want to like dial in to street level, right? What's going on? Wow, I did jinx it. Now I'm down to 7 miles an hour. Everything was flowing beautifully, and boom, it stops right there. You know, you go and start talking to taxi drivers, to limo drivers, to Uber drivers, to Lyft drivers on the street every week, and you get, oh my God, some little hacker there that I'm gonna have to slap out of the room. Let's slap this. Got like some little pervert there that I had to kick out. Boom, he's gone. Kicked you out, pervy. Slap him out. Boom, out the channel. Bam, 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 bam. And then we also, hey, Adrian in Australia, South African Dutch guy. If you're watching this feed, I've got a message for you. As ek jou sien, gee ek jou 'n poesklap. He knows what that means. Adrian, that's my message for you. As ek jou sien, gee ek jou 'n poesklap. Jimmy might understand what that means. Jimmy, abstract echo. I think you speak a bit of Dutch, right? I'm excited, and in August I'm going to be in Amsterdam as well. In the Netherlands, in Zandvoort, in Rotterdam, in Amsterdam. Gonna roll in there with my boys. My old stomping ground. Used to study in Düsseldorf, and then about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, we used to go party for the weekend in Amsterdam. Many, many fun weekends in Amsterdam. Great city. Oh, what time, Robert? What time are going to be at the shop? My guess is in about an hour and 10 minutes. $85 to 90% of the full fares. Look, you're not going to make the business model work if you're demanding 85 to 95%, but 75-25 is realistic, right? If they would make the split 75-25, you would saturate the market with drivers. A lot of people would be busy. You'd be hauling in the cash. You can actually start dropping the rates again for riders. Because riders are leaving. They're not paying these crazy rates. They're not. They're done, right? But 75-25 is completely doable. Mickey is in the house. I appreciate you. Mickey Frost throws down 5. High five. Great success. If you ever rent a car from Lyft, make sure you get your own road service. I had to wait 6 hours. So what you're saying is that their road service sucks. Good to know. Very good to know. So as Mickey Frost shares with us, if you're getting a car through Lyft, make sure you get your own road service. Hola. Hombre in the house. Kraftwerk. Falco's good one. I like Kraftwerk and Falco. Der Kommissar. Autonomous vehicles are still quite a while away. I would not lose sleep over AVs, autonomous vehicles. I think it's still way in the future. I'm driving on a highway right now with 5 lanes. I couldn't even start imagining seeing a couple of AVs in the mix. They wouldn't survive. That's true, Ron. I mean, you throw on LA roads, you throw a couple of AVs in the mix, all hell would break loose. Would be accidents everywhere. People are not ready. People are not ready to get in a car without a driver. You're sitting in the back and you're looking at a steering wheel that's moving on its own like some ghost driver. There's no one in the front. Nah, people are not ready for that yet. It's not very well thought out, that whole scheme. You'd have to redo all the streets, all the avenues, all the roads, all the highways. You'd have to have some sort of electrical devices guiding cars, because right now, what are you going to have? Like right now, I'm in a situation right here. I'm coming end of 101 to the 405 South. Good luck, AV, pulling that off what I'm doing right now. Maneuvering between 2 and 3 lanes, 10 cars, fast, slow, people cutting in. Good luck, Mr. Autonomous Vehicle. You ain't gonna pull this shit off. This guy right now jumped straight in front of me. This idiot. AV would freak out right now. Hit the brakes, car would hit the AV from behind. I just had a Toyota literally pull in front of me and I had to brake immediately. Thank God I didn't have a car behind me. But it's gonna get cray out there. Crazy with AVs. Good luck, AVs, surviving on these roads. Good fearing. Esmeralda, that is a very, very, very accurate statement. She says, I can tell you get frustrated because you wish you could do more. That is an accurate statement. I do very often get frustrated with the progress. And I mean, when I say progress, that is more, more pay, more earnings, more safety, more rights for gig workers. Yeah. And the obstructionists, the people that obstruct the process, whether it's politicians, whether it's CEOs, whether it's investors, that don't have the best for humanity in mind, right? It's a very selfish, egotistical playground of megalomaniacs and ultra wealthy people that want to control, right? And I tend to get a little frustrated with the amount of energy you have to throw, the amount of punches you have to throw in a 15-round fight. I don't mind the fight. I don't mind going 15 rounds, but you exert a lot of energy, right? So sometimes when 15 rounds of a boxing fight are over and you pretty much know who the winner is, and for some reason the judges call the wrong winner, right? Oh, by split decision, not unanimous decision, but by split decision, this asshole wins, right? Or Dara Khosrowshahi wins. When you know the other guy should be winning, yeah, that leads to a lot of frustrations, because it's sort of like the parallel that you're drawing here is that the world of boxing is very, very corrupt, that judges very often are very corrupt, that the system is rigged, very corrupt in the boxing world. And it's very much like that in the corporate world, because the algorithms are fixed, the outcomes are fixed, These supersonic salaries are fixed. What the investors want to see is fixed. And then you are fighting the machine. You're fighting the network. You're raging against the machine, right? And that process can be frustrating. Thank you. I appreciate it, JC. SFV driver signing up for your course tomorrow. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Reach out if you have any questions. Please do. So yeah, it can be frustrating. Esmeralda, you're right. It can be frustrating. And certain days, you know, are less frustrating. You know, getting a victory here or there feels good. You know, I can tell you, running my business, the way I run my business causes no frustrations for me. Interacting with my family, my kids, causes no frustrations for me. Thank you, JC. But watching how these executive trash members just blatantly lie and take advantage of gig workers, drivers, and food delivery drivers, yes, that can frustrate me at times. No denying that, my friends. I'm the first one to own up for that. So today's tweet by Dara, love it when everyone wins. Fire back, fire him a tweet, right? Tell him how you feel about that. You can mention my name. Hey, Rideshare Professor told me to reach out to you. This is how I feel, right? Let's give him a dose of reality. Let's show him reality, right? You know, if he'd come out and tweeted saying, you know, at Uber not everyone wins, I'd be fine. There's no reason to even make a video, because then he's speaking the truth. But to come out and make a shocking and blatant lie, love it when everyone wins. Now he was talking about Teslas and Hertz but you know, it's a very generic term. Love it when everyone wins. And you have the right to break that down, you know, break that apart, give your feedback, open up a Twitter account. Robert in the house. Thank you, Robert Frechard II. Appreciate you. Throwing down 2 there. I thank you. Lorry, heavy traffic here. On the 405, going at 10 miles an hour. Let me do share with you. This is the current situation here. I mean, I can walk faster than these cars. Oh, snails. Indy's in the house. Indy, what should you charge your clients? Good one. So go onto the Uber app, go onto the Lyft app, and look at that same route that the private client is going to take, right? Look at that same route. For example, if you are picking them up in an Uber SUV, which is the equivalent of Uber Black or Uber SUV on Uber and Lyft, right? And you know you're driving from Calabasas to LAX. That's an hour trip, 50 minutes to 1 hour. Uber charges $250 to $280 for that trip. So that is the figure, Indy, that is the figure that the client, that the rider knows. They know that because they have been paying that in the past. Now they're driving with you. Now is the opportunity to keep them for life so that they never ever go back to Uber. And this is the way you do it. So you check up what they would pay historically or today on that very platform, for example, UberX or UberXL or Uber Black, from this point from A to B, let's say Uber Black SUV, Calabasas to LAX, $280. I turn around and I say, hey, I can charge you $220, $60 instant savings. Now, if you got that trip on Uber, you'd be giving 50 to 60% of that fare to Uber. So you'd only be making $130 to $140 if you were driving with Uber. You're charging the client $220, $60 instant savings, right? And you're making $220 instead of $130 all day long. So it's a It's a win-win-lose situation. Who loses? Uber, because you take their client. Who wins? You, the driver. Who wins? The rider, because they're now becoming a private client and getting better rates. So how to quickly price trips? Look at what Uber and Lyft are charging for that car that you are driving. What does it qualify on that platform? What is the trip? Oh, it's A to B, from the hotel to the airport. What would that client, passenger, rider be paying Uber or Lyft? ABC. Then you take ABC and maybe shave off 20%. If you can show them the savings instantly, they will stay with you for life. Because historically they've taken that trip over and over and over again, right? They're accustomed to the fact of paying $250 to $280, $250 to $282, and now suddenly you're hitting them with a complete new price range, $200 to $220. You can say, hey, you know what, if traffic is heavy or if your flight runs 30 minutes late, I charge a little bit more, $220. If everything's on time, traffic is flowing, $200. That's $50 to $80 instant savings on a 50 to 1 hour trip. All day long, they will be driving. You think they're going to switch on their Uber and Lyft app again? Never. They're getting 5-star quality service from Indy in her clean car. She's a safe driver. She's pricing the trips correctly. Why would you want to leave Indy? I'm using you as an example. So there you have it, right? 47 people in the house. I need 1, 2, 3 to get to 50. 1, 2, 3, por favor. 1, 2, 3, bitte. 1, 2, 3, s'il vous plaît. 1, 2, 3, asseblief. Need 3. We're on 47. I need 3. 3, por favor. 3 likes. And we're on 50. We're at the Getty Center, not to be confused with the Ghetto Center. Getty Center. The traffic, terrible. 18 miles an hour on the 405. That's simply not cool. Oh, I love that guy's number plate. It says, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. I love your number plate. Love his number plate. It says, how are you? So I drove next door and I said, I'm doing great. Thank you. On his number plate. How are you? How cool is that? I hope he comes by. You know, he's driving very slow. I would show you that number plate. How are you? Imagine having a number plate. How are you? I drove by and said, I'm doing great, sir. Thank you for asking. How funny is that number plate? How are you? Now, not an easy one to get, right? Ghetto Center, yeah, Getty Center, Ghetto Center. Easy. It's so easy to poach Uber and Lyft passengers. It's so easy. Here's the challenge. Not to get yourself into trouble, you do a soft sale. Never do a hard sale. A hard sale is pursuing every passenger in your car. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. Not knowing who might be in your car. You do a soft sale. What is he talking about? What is a soft sale? Well, Sergio's right. It's very, very easy to poach Uber and Lyft riders away and bring them across into your own limo service, into your own private chauffeur business, right? Very easy. But only give a business card. Only hand your business card, right? I always have them ready. You know, I receive a lot of cards. People like this guy gave me his card with the America flag, and then I have my card. I give him my card. There it is. It's got my face on it, right? I only hand out my cards to there's the how are you driver. I gotta get behind that car and show you that number plate. How are you? He's getting away. Let me drive over here. You only pursue riders, you only poach riders away from Uber and Lyft that you have a phenomenal trip with, that you get on well. When you just head it off, you're talking, you're chatting, you can genuinely see they care about you. They can genuinely see you care about them. They want to give you 5 stars. You want to give them 5 stars. Thank you. Guys, I enjoyed it. Have a safe flight. Where are you guys heading to? Oh, we're heading to Paris. Have an awesome time in Paris, France. Here's my card when you get back. Call me. I'm also a private driver. Done. Deal's done. And I'll give you better rates. I'll give you better rates than Uber and Lyft. The deal is done. It's signed and sealed. It's done. Right? So don't do the hard sell, do the soft sell. And you can, like Sergio correctly said, it's so easy. Here we have a texter. I can tell right now we have a texter in the left-hand lane here. This guy is keeping a massive, watch him come swerve over. He's keeping this massive distance between him and the car. We have a texter on the left. Ooh, he's veering off to the left. Ooh, he's going into that lane. He's texting or sexting. And, oh, now he's hitting the brakes. God, do I love those drivers. Usually give them a fright. But I'm not close to them, so it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. Lots of traffic today. Who is signing a 2-year lease with Evie now? I haven't heard that. Wary of that car in the middle of the lane because I can see that they are on their phone. Oh, here's my buddy. How are you? Guys, watch this. Let's see if we can see that number plate there. That number plate says how are you? That's the number plate. That's the number plate, my friends. That's the number plate to have. How are you? Send Dara Khosrowshahi a tweet, please. Send him a tweet. Because he said, love it when everyone wins. Don't quite agree with that statement. Passing, how are you? I'm doing great. How about you? Time now, LA, 10 o'clock, 10 in the morning. Good morning, everyone. And I am doing a little quick pit stop in Long Beach, dropping off some parts, some materials, and I'm heading up to LAX to pick up a client, a big group. I've got 3 of my cars down there, so we're picking up a lot of people. Picking up a big group coming back from Europe. So myself and 2 other cars. Now it seems to be moving again, seems to be flowing. Time now, 10 past 10. Should be down there in 30 minutes. How is everyone today? Shout out from LA, wherever you are. Maybe say where you're from. Hey, this is so-and-so from Vegas, or this is so-and-so from Austin, Texas. LA freeways, yeah, don't we love them? Cruising USA. Yeah, you're not always cruising on these LA highways, you know. Sometimes you're stuck in insane traffic. I don't call that cruising anymore. That's more like a nightmare. Man, there's a Suburban flying down the right lane and the slow lane at about at least 95 miles an hour. I'm sure he's trying to get a flight. I mean, literally flying down the very far right at like 90, 95 miles an hour. So current situation here, flowing, it's flowing, it's going, it's flowing. Dara says, how are you, Pancho? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Dara? Dara says, I love it when everyone wins. Tweet him back. Reply to his tweet. Go ahead, reply to his tweet. Go to @dkhos, DKHOS, and reply to his tweet. Tell him how you feel about that statement. I mean, he's opening up a can of worms by writing, love it when everyone wins. Oh, what an invitation for drivers to fire back a comment. Love it when everyone wins. Ooh, cars are all slowing down and braking. Crazy, crazy LA. Scott Robertson in the house. Robert Huneker in the house. 58. Do we have 2 likes? 2 likes, please. Dos, por favor. Almost passing big money. Pancho, big money. We're out to make big money today. $1,400 day. It's a $1,400 day. We got the clients lined up. We take the cash. We take their tips. We deposit in our bank accounts. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money, private clients. Show me the money. Pancho, I'm driving past Univision. Remember them? Right now, passing. Oh yeah, the fourth is going down, brother. I mean, the fourth, we're not going to meet. We can meet if you want to. Maybe we should do a little symbolic meetup on Monday. What do you feel about? How do you feel about that? Little get together. I'll sponsor the burgers and the coffees again. We can do a live feed. What do you say to that, Pancho? Kick off the smart strikes. There's a lot of unions and organizations striking on July the 4th. But hey, if a couple of drivers want to get together, Pancho, Dietmar Stahl, and a couple of others, I'm game. I'll get the burgers and the coffee and the food or the pizzas, whatever you guys want. Some cooling in here. We get the cooling of the vent going. Phone's getting hot. Got a phone. Dara's sending the bots. Yeah, I can see some bots. I kicked them out already. Bye, bots. Lawrence says, where and when? I reckon right by In-N-Out by LAX on Monday. I just have to look at my schedule. I'll be there. We can figure out a time. July the 4th, Monday. We can figure out a time. Somebody said $1,000 a day. Who's making $1,000 a day? That makes me happy. It's good, Mike. Easily making that a month on profit, easily, as a one-man. And if you're making that, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Some days are 500, some days are 1,500, some days are 2,500. You know. Sienna's great. I'm going to order myself a Sienna, play around with it for a while. I'm going to get the new hybrid. My client who sold keys of NICE, he's opened up 7 new dealerships. One of them's a Toyota dealership. I'm not going to pay over the sticker price, and he said he would get me one pretty quickly because he's completely dialed in. So I'm totally game to get a Toyota Sienna. The new hybrid's got rave reviews. 36 miles per gallon, better than my 15 miles per gallon. 36 miles per gallon versus my 15 miles per gallon, which basically means I'm getting 20 miles, additional 20 miles per gallon. And I should play around with my clients. I should say, hey, do you mind being picked up in a Toyota Sienna? Let's see their reaction. Might not go down very well because they are expecting a luxury vehicle. So, but I have several clients, sort of medium to high range clients, that would have no problem with the Platinum Sienna. The Platinum Sienna is about $50,000, or the limited one is about $46,000. They wouldn't have a problem with that. Then I have other clients, like some of the basketball players or musicians. I can't pick them up with a Sienna. That would hurt their image, right? They got to drive in a Cadillac. Not to mention names, but I know in my private clientele list who ain't getting into a Sienna with me. No, 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 no. Keep your Sienna at home. Only the Cadillac. Or the BMW. Or that car. But no, 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 no. Not the Toyota Sienna. Oh, this thing's so comfortable. It just glides. I'm not even touching the accelerator, my friends. I'm doing 73 miles an hour. I'm not even touching the accelerator. It just glides like a ship. Like 75 miles an hour. I'm not even touching the accelerator. Just like barely just touching it, making contact with it. And when you need the power is there. Boom, boom, boom. Yay, glad you made the stream. We're happy to have you here. Phoenix in the house. Phoenix is in the house. Phoenix in the house. Shout out to Pamela in Colorado. Shout out to Pamela in Colorado. Shout out to all of you. 65 likes. Pennsylvania in the house. Shout out to Pennsylvania. We are passing Redondo Beach right now. We're getting closer and closer to Long Beach City. And then 1 p.m. I have a pickup at LAX. So probably leave Long Beach at about 12:30. International pickup that takes a little bit longer with customs. Very big difference between domestic arrivals and international arrivals. We teach you that at Gig Rocket in the private chauffeur course. Colorado in the house. Slick Nick, he likes to drive close to the beach cities. Slick Nick in the house. Nicholas in the house. We're at Crenshaw Boulevard. Nick, you know where that is. Crenshaw Boulevard. Bed Bath and Beyond. Where is that? Which one? Oh, by the airport? They closed down that Bed Bath and Beyond. It's right next to the Starbucks. Oh, is that the one you're talking about? They closed it down. Mary Varello in the house. $66. Can we squeeze 4 likes? Can we get it up to 70? Just ignore the Lux ride. Take that Lux ride, baby. Take that Lux ride. Make it luxurious. Make some luxurious money. Take that Lux ride. Do it. Do it for your bank account. Take that Lux ride. Strike, strike, strike. Strike, strike, strike. July the 4th. July the 4th. It all starts. Dun 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 dun. Under pressure. Coming down on me for sure. Dee da da da. Dara is under pressure. Another Lux. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Hit the button. Accept. Accept. Accept the Lux, baby. Shout out to one of my sponsors, DisplayRide.com. Guys and girls, get yourself a dash cam or get yourself a display ride. Don't forget those tire rotations. When was the last time you did a tire rotation? Supposed to do a tire rotation like 5 to 10,000 miles. Do your tire rotations, do your synthetic oil changes every 5,000 miles. If you want that car, if you want your tires to last longer, do that little bit of work. I mean, I change my oil every 4,000 miles. I rotate my tires every 5,000 miles. Rid of another little troll by trolls. By little trolls. Funny thing is when you kick them out your channel or you hide them from your channel and they have to go and create another account to get back in again. Valve lash check 75,000. Yep, good one, good one, good one. Why is traffic slowing down again? Give me a man at midnight. Da, 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 da. Give me. Who's that? ABBA, right? Give me some cash after midnight. Hey, Dara, we need some cash right now. Give me some money. That's ABBA. I think it's ABBA. No, or isn't it? Money isn't funny in the rideshare world. Oh, where's Toyota? Driving past Toyota of Carson. What deals do you got? What deals? Oh, they have new inventory. Hey, let me know if that troll is back. The troll's creating multiple accounts. Got to kick the troll. ABBA, yeah, it's ABBA. Thank you. The car salesmen right now, Pancho, are making money. They're making money. There's such crazy margins. I mean, they're just dictating. Car salesmen are killing it right now. Pink Floyd, money. Pink Floyd, yeah, I like that one. Money. Show us the money, Dara. How long does it take to get going on Uber SUV? Well, firstly, you have to have a Uber SUV which I highly suggest you register as a commercial vehicle. Don't register as a regular vehicle, because you want to be able to drive on Uber, Lyft, and do private trips. So if you're going to go the route and get an SUV and you're switching from X to SUV, do it the right way. Get yourself a commercial account. Get yourself your, for example, in California, they call them transport charter permit, TCP. Get your licensing in your state, whether you're in Houston, New Jersey, New York. Get the proper licensing. That whole process is going to take you about 60 to 90 days. Then you're in good shape to walk into Uber or at the hub and register your vehicle, right? You can register it in a fleet account. You can register it under Uber Black. Now, not every city or every state needs the full commercial licensing. Like Lyft won't ask you any questions. You can just come along with an SUV on Lyft, off you go. They'll actually give you XL category, they'll give you SUV category, and very often they'll also give you Lux. So an SUV on Lyft is a no-brainer. It's easy, it's fast. You're not going to make as much money as on Uber. You're not going to get as many trips with Lyft SUV as Uber SUV combination. So if you're thinking from going from X to SUV, get yourself the SUV, get yourself your commercial insurance, get it commercially registered, get your licensing, go and set up a fleet account or a regular account. You can immediately start driving and making money with that SUV on Lyft. You don't have to hand in any other licenses, right? And then the next 60 to 90 days, you get ready for your private business. You set up an LLC and get it registered either as a fleet vehicle or as a SUV black vehicle, and you're in the race. You're on 3 different platforms. So to sum that up, what I'm saying is, you are asking, how do I get from UberX to SUV? Well, firstly, you buy an SUV. You immediately register that SUV under Lyft. You start making money immediately. Lyft XL and Lyft SUV and Lyft Lux. Then you get all your licensing together in the next 60 to 90 days. And once you have that complete, you start printing money. What is going on, folks? Why are you all so scared? Why are you all breaking? Oh, I see the reason why. Concentrating on the road here. Time check 10:30. We're doing good. Exiting Spring Street, Cherry and Spring Street. Here we go now. Guys, if you see any trolls, let me know. I'll kick out the trolls. If you see any trolls, I'll kick them out. Exiting the freeway. Just checking up on one of my project cars, 56 Ford, pretty much done. We'll be picking it up within the next week. Probably make a couple of videos. Well, yeah, that is true, right? I mean, if you are on UberX, they will make you, unfortunately, open up an Uber Black account. Here's the weird thing. Right? So, are you keeping the UberX, and are you going to be doing any trips on the UberX account? Or are you completely abandoning the UberX account? Because yes, they do make you open up a new Uber Black SUV account. And what I find rather strange is that they sometimes, and I don't know why, this is a big flaw in their system, I have no idea why they're doing this, but very often they deactivate you because they say, oh, you have 2 accounts. Well, hang on 1 second, and I can tell the story 100 times because it's happened to hundreds of different drivers. Hang on 1 second. When I went out and got a SUV, you told me to get a black SUV account. So that is why I have a second account. And sadly, I don't know why, many a times they deactivate you and say, oh, you're committing fraud, you have 2 accounts. Yes, arsehole, I have an UberX account, and yes, arsehole, you told me to go out and get a second Uber Black account. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to register my SUV. So, penalizing me, I've seen it happen. So I would make sure you go to the hub and get that clarified, right? Is it true, get it in writing, that you want me to open up a second account? Because I see that many drivers get deactivated. Uber turns around and says, hey, you're committing fraud, you have 2 accounts. And no, you can't is not true. You can absolutely have 2 accounts, an X account and a Black account. My friend Chris, he has 2 accounts. I had 2 Uber accounts. So saying no, you can't, yes, you can. They don't very often direct you and say, oh, you want to get a black SUV going? Create a new account. But why do they turn around then sometimes and deactivate you months and months later? I'm like, oh, you're committing fraud. You're on 2 different accounts. I would understand if you have 2 different accounts. You have an X account and you have set up another account for your black SUV, and you are leasing out a vehicle to a friend and they show up under your X account, different face, different name, complaint, yeah, then you are committing fraud. But if you legitimately have an UberX account and they tell you to open up an SUV black account to add that new car that you just bought, at that point, just like me, just like Chris, just like many others, you have 2 accounts. Just saying, get it sorted out at the hub. Or maybe get your SUV account going and completely shut down your X account if that's possible. I mean, good luck getting the Lyft bonus, the sign-up bonus. Good luck with that. They almost make it impossible. But you sign up as a new driver with Lyft at the moment. I'm just saying, good luck getting that new bonus. Very hard. They definitely bait you, but do you actually get paid? I just see too many new Lyft drivers not achieve their bonus because they almost make it impossible for you to achieve. Way back in the day, when Uber and Lyft were starting out in the first few years, you got some pretty decent bonuses. We are in the LBC, baby. Long Beach City. Beautiful, nice, cool 70s degrees, in the 70s, beach weather. It's a beautiful day. Anybody in the LBC right now? Dennis Torres, where are you, my friend? Whoa, 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 whoa. Guy is driving a little, yellow car's driving a little bit like a maniac here. He's a maniac in Long Beach City. You guys want an Uber or a Lyft checkup? Come on down, 793 Redondo, come down to our shop. Let's get you back on the road. If you need a tire rotation, oil change, or air conditioning, come on down to our shop at 793. I'm going to be at our shop in a couple of minutes. In a couple of minutes. We're on the corner of Redondo and Anaheim right now. Vehicle inspections we do for $20. And if you want your tires rotated or something, just ask Ruben, he'll do it for you. Inspections, we're licensed to inspect vehicles. Every day we inspect Uber and Lyft vehicles. Oh, you used to live in Redondo? Cool. Oil change, Pancho, come on down. Come on down. Go bring your oil, bring your filter. If you want to save money, I mean, they'll only charge you like $40. Just bring your own oil and your own filter if you want to save money. Okay, so here we are. This building, the red, white and blue American colors. Here we are. I'm pulling in, and then I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you my baby right now. Right about now. Hola! There's my baby. Look at her. There's my new baby. One of my many babies. There we go, Pancho. There she is. 1956, baby. 1956, baby. Of others in the car. Nicholas is in the house. We are live on YouTube. Got the boys in the house working away on a Mercedes, working away on a Prius. Ruben is working the computers over there. He's checking up. So let's just see what's going on with this sucker. We're on YouTube, baby. We're on YouTube, baby. There she is. There's Ruben, the legend. Did all the electrics on the car. Guys, there it is. If you need your Uber and Lyft inspection, come on down. Come on down to 793 Uber and Lyft. Column shift, yep. Come on down, Ruben. You do a lot of Uber and Lyft inspections here, right?
Exactly. So we have right now doing that and servicing the Prius.
Servicing the Prius. Is that a Uber and Lyft driver or not?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Uber and Lyft driver came in for his Prius. We gotta show you the other car. Got to show you the other baby. That's the one baby. I'll show you my puppy here. Show you the puppy. What's underneath here, ladies and gentlemen? What do I have underneath here? What? Hey, Ruben, can you pull this little surprise off? This little recreational vehicle. Oh, Ruben's going to show you our treasure. Oh,
this?
Yeah, don't tell him what it is. Pull it back. Take guesses. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Our little Viper. Viper power. That is tell them about that engine. 10-cylinder.
Sucks a lot of use.
Suck money. Sucks a lot of gasoline. Right? So we take a burn in this beauty. Ruben drives this thing like a beast. Like a total beast. Come on down and check it out. Come on down to 793 Redondo Avenue. Have your inspection, your Uber and Lyft inspection. If you have a Van Argen or this one's coming in from North Carolina. Ruben's doing, you're doing electric steering on this, right? and then he's closing up the little Viper. And then we have a Mustang. And then we have a Mustang. Mach 1. Bad reception, I don't know why in Long Beach. But I'm gonna go in there and get working. I brought a whole bunch of parts. I'll take you guys for a spin in the Viper sometime. Problem is with the Viper, you have to be really careful when you accelerate. It just spins out. It just come on down if you need your air conditioning, your AC. Ruben's checking out another beautiful car over here. There's a beauty. This is a beauty. Oh, this is a beauty. I like this. Oh, it's a Cherokee. Anyway, come on down, folks. So, if you need an inspection or anything, come and speak to Ruben. I'm going to work on my 56 right now. We can always take the Viper out for a spin or the Mustang and sort of watch the cops because they seem to go after Vipers. I don't know why. They always think that Vipers are cocky drivers, which we are. But maybe we can take you for a spin in the Viper soon. Have a great day, everyone. From Long Beach, come on down, 793 Redondo Avenue if you need your inspection or if you need tire rotation, oil change, come on down to our shop at 793 Redondo Avenue in Long Beach and let's take care of you. Have a good one, my friends, and please be safe. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all. God bless.